Okay, so this meeting, the Old Colony Planning Council is called to order. Mary, could you, or someone called Megan should, oh, here we go, the accessibility statement. Sorry, my voice is a little bit hoarse.
You want me to read it for you,
No,
Stephen?
no, I can read it.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, this meeting is accessible to people with disabilities. Microphones or telephones will be used by all speakers. Large print materials are available upon advance request. If you would like either of these accommodations, please contact Mary Waldron at 508-583-1833. The notice of non-discrimination rights and protections to beneficiaries with regard to federal Title VI non-discrimination protections and the state non-discrimination protections is posted in this meeting room and is available on the Old Colony Planning Council website. Please contact Mary Waldron at 508-583-1833 for more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome. And at this point, we'll like to have a roll call.
Yes, Stephen Santasonio,
Present.
Valerie Massard,
Present.
Noreen O'Toole,
Present.
Yolanda Spinola,
Present.
Bob Ruley. Thank you, Bob. I know you're there. Becky Coletta,
Present.
Alicia Siciliano.
Present.
So thank you, Mr. Chair, Acting Chair, Stephen.
Okay, thank you, Mary, for the roll call. And on to item number 4 is an action item, the February 2024 meeting minutes. Do I have can I get an action, excuse me, can I get a nomination to approve?
Motion to approve. Second.
Thank you. Mary, can we have roll call?
Yes, Stephen Santasonio.
Approve?
Thank you. Tony, I'm sorry, I missed you at the earlier one. So Tony DeFrayis.
Present.
Thank you. Val Massard,
Approve.
Nancy O'Toole,
Accept.
Yolanda Spinola.
Abstain.
Thank you. Mark Tisdale. Mark, we're just on the minutes of a nominating committee back in minutes of February. Bob Bruley. Becky Coletta.
Accept.
Thank you. And Alicia, since Becky is on, we'll just have you recorded as being present. So that is unanimous. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Okay, and on to item number 5, the resignation of an at-large delegate, Yolanda Spinola. Mary, can we have a roll call or can we have a vote?
Yes, and
Alright.
just for clarification, so Yolanda is resigning as at-large as he is the delegate from the city of Brockton. So with that, Stephen Santasonio,
Accept?
Tony DeFrayis,
Accept and congratulations on your new position.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Yolanda Spinola.
I abstain, I think.
You can vote for yourself. Mark Tisdale. Thank you. Bob Ruley.
Accept.
Thank you. Becky Coletta.
Accept.
And just noting that Alicia Siciliano is here and present. So that is unanimous.
Thank you, Mary. On to item number 6, the nomination of at-large delegate. And at this point, Mary, you might walk me through this one.
I will. So we have from Frank Staffier, who is unable to be here, but the nomination of Christine Joy, the former delegate from
okay.
Plimpton, who has agreed to be the at-large delegate. So the nomination by Frank, unfortunately, he's not here to present that.
Okay. So thank you, Mary. So do we have a motion to approve Christine Joy as our new at-large delegate?
So moved.
Second.
With the roll call, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I'm losing track here. Stephen Santasonio,
Accept?
Tony DeFrayis,
Accept.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Yolanda Spinola,
Accept.
Mark Tisdale,
Accept.
Becky Coletta,
Accept.
Alicia is present, and Bob Ruley.
Accept.
That is unanimous.
Thank you, Mary. On to item number 7, the resignation of Treasurer Frank Staffier. Mary, could we have a motion?
I can with a discussion, just so I can, Frank is stepping down as he was interim. And as you will see following, we do have someone to take his place. So that is the accepting of, roll call. So Stephen Santisonio,
Accept?
Tony DeFrayis,
Accept.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Yolanda Spinola,
Accept.
Becky Coletta.
Accept with thanks for his years of service.
Yeah, and in a letter will be, Alicia Siciliano was present, and then, Bob Ruley.
Accept.
Did I get Mark Tisdale?
Accept.
Thank you. That is unanimous.
Thank you, Mary. Okay, on to item number 8, the nomination of the new treasurer. So that is an action item.
It is, and with the addition of adding Christine Joy as the at-large, she has agreed to serve as the treasurer. And as you know, prior to her as the delegate, that's the position that she filled. So Christine Joy's name has been by Frank Staffier been put forward.
I would move that we move the nomination of Christine Joy as treasurer of Old Colony Planning Council.
Thanks, Becky.
And I
Do we have a
second that.
second? Okay, thank you, Noreen. Mary, could we have a roll call?
Yes, Stephen Santusonio,
Accept?
Mark, sorry, I've lost track here. Sorry, I just had someone in. Bob Ruley,
Accept.
Mark Tisdale,
Accept.
Becky Coletta,
Accept.
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Tony DeFrayis,
Accept.
Yolanda Spinola,
Accept.
Allison Shane. Allison, we're voting on Christine Joy as a treasurer.
Accept,
Thank
thank you.
you. And just noting that Alicia Siciliano is present.
Thank you, Mary. So with that said, on to number 9. Is there any other items that we would like to discuss with regard to any appointments or anything else? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So with that said, on to item number 10. So adjournment. So do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, Valerie.
A
Do I have a
second.
Thank you, Becky. So I don't think we need to take a roll call on that.
No, just an acclamation.
Okay, yep. Okay, thank you, Mary.
And
So-
Mr. Chair, as we go into the ROM,
Yep.
we have to go through the same process as we just did, so we'll need to call it to order with a roll call.
Okay,
I would recommend, if anyone feels differently, they are separate items, but one may want to collectively take them, as it will be repetitive of what we just went through.
Is it possible to take one motion for all 4 resignations and nominations?
I believe we could, or we can run through it very quickly. I do not have my Robert's rules in front of me. I would, in doubt of whether we could do that, I would, perhaps we can just run through this.
Yeah, I don't think it will take that long.
because I mean, sorry, at this point, Mary, I'm a little.
To call, I think we're gonna be calling the,
Okay,
ROM, nominating committee to order.
okay. So at this point, thank you, Mary. So I'd like to call the we'll call the Planning Council ROM committee meeting to order. So at this point, I'll have to read the accessibility statement. Thank you, Mary. This meeting is accessible to people with disabilities. Microphones or telephones will be used by all speakers. Large print materials are available upon advance request. If you would like either of these accommodations, please contact Mary Waldron at 508-583-1833. The notice of non-discrimination rights and protections to beneficiaries with regard to federal Title VI non-discrimination protections in the state non-discrimination protections is posted in this meeting room and is available on the Old Colony Planning Council website. please contact Mary Waldron at 508-583-1833 for more information. Thank you.
I will run through the roll call.
Okay.
Stephen Santusonio,
Present?
Bob Ruley,
Present.
Mark Tisdale,
Present.
Becky Coletta,
Present,
Noreen O'Toole,
Present.
Val Massard,
Present.
Tony DeFrayis,
Present,
Yolanda Spinola,
Present.
Allison Shane.
Present.
I have John Costa,
Present. Sorry.
Alicia, Siciliano as a present. I also just noted, I believe that Sandy, Wright is also on. My apologies, Sandy.
Okay, thank you, Mary. Is that it?
That is,
Okay, thank you.
do we need to promote Sandy to panelists? I see her as,
she's denied being promoted to panelist.
okay,
Okay, so on to item number 4, the March 2024 minutes. It's an action item, and do we have a motion to accept the minutes from March 2024?
so
Moved.
moved.
Thank you,
Second.
Becky. Thank you, Valerie. I think that was Valerie.
Yep.
Mary, can we have a roll call, please?
Stephen Santusonio,
Accept?
Bob Ruley,
Abstain.
Mark Tisdale,
Accept.
Becky Coletta,
Except,
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Tony DeFrayis,
accept,
Yolanda Spinola,
Abstain.
Allison Shane,
Abstain.
John Costa,
Abstain.
Sandy, sorry, I just saw that Sandy, you had joined as a, thank you. And then, Alicia Siciliano and Rhonda Nyman has joined us as well, so she'll be joining. So that is, unanimous on the minutes.
Okay. So just refresh my memory for the next 4 items. Are we going to take them collectively?
I
Or
think
do
in
we
this
think-
case, unless there is an objection by one of the council members, I think a motion to take, as you can tell from the OCPC, to take them collectively, because one is affecting the other, which is affecting the other. So
Okay. All right, so go ahead,
so we
sorry.
want to move the resignation of Yolanda Spinola as the at-large delegate, the nomination of Christine Joy as the at-large delegate, and the resignation of Treasurer Frank Staffier, who was the interim treasurer, and the nomination of Christine Joy to take his place as treasurer.
that is correct.
If that's a motion, I'll second it.
It was,
Thank you. And Mr. Chair, I will go through the roll call.
Yes, thank you.
Stephen Santusonio,
Accept?
Bob Ruley, Bob, I know Sandy's here as well, so if I could, Bob, I'm gonna go to Sandy as the delegate. Thank you.
Accept.
Thank you. Becky Coletta,
except,
Noreen O'Toole,
Accept.
Val Massard,
Accept.
Tony DeFrayis,
accept,
Yolanda Spinola,
Accept.
Mark Tisdale,
Accept.
Allison Shane,
Accept.
John Costa,
Accept.
and I'm noting just Alicia Siciliano as present. Rhonda Nyman, I'm gonna just allow to talk, so if you can at least just
Can you hear me, Mary?
We can, thank you.
Okay. It's okay. Would you like me to vote on this?
I would, please, thank
okay,
you.
accept.
Thank you. So with that, Mr. Chair, that's unanimous of the items 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, thank you. So on to item number 9. Now, is there any other items that anybody would like to discuss at this time? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So on to number 10, adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion so moved.
Thank you, Sandy.
Second it.
Thank you, Valerie. So at this point, I think we can just collectively agree that we're going to adjourn
That's
the meeting.
correct.
I don't think anybody's ever opposed an adjournment.